Monetized.
All right, look. So before we get this up, so we're live, boys. Let me go ahead and put a preface out for all of our listeners, watchers, viewers, whatever. The views of these three shitheads are not necessarily the views and opinions of Alan Vaughn and Silverback Arms Crew. So let me just go ahead and just put that out there because I don't know what the hell may come out of this video, this podcast tonight with these three, but we're going to have a hell of a good time, and I appreciate y'all tuning in. So it is Silverback Talks, episode 29. We've been away for a while. That's been a good 6 months, I think, maybe
I don't know.
longer, 8 months since I've done an episode. But
Uh,
these three have been on before at different times, but you know who they are: Chris VooDoo Wood,
Alan
Jacob the
Vaughn.
Animal Green,
Maybe
and
not.
Bryce the Mutant Meadows. So Princeton high hookers in full effect. Three of their damn studs out there stable. Thank y'all for being on, boys.
Oh yeah,
Yes, sir.
appreciate
No
it.
problem.
So, I'm just happy to have y'all, close friends with y'all. So it's happy to start this back up with y'all three in particular, getting the podcast back going. Lots been going on several months for all of us. I'm really excited about the upcoming event in October. All three of y'all are on. With Chris also taking the table with me throughout the event. I'm real excited about sharing the table with Chris, like always. But real happy and pleased to have y'all all three pulling at the event, throwing in at Fall Brawl in October. So we'll just start first. And this, like I said, it's on informal, speak up how you want to. But, what's been going on in Princeton the last several months since y'all moved from Beckley down to Princeton? Went from top hands pullers down to Princeton high hookers now. Same boys, same stable, just different location.
That's right. We've been out here just working hard. Of course, you can see what Bryce is doing. Uncle Laser there, he's been on an injury list, but he ain't nothing to mess with. So everybody's just working hard in the stable. We've added some new guys. We've got a strong man by the name of Dan Caraway. He actually hosts West Virginia Strongman for West Virginia. He's joined our squad as well. So
I have not met him. I don't know him.
Yeah, he's
yeah,
pretty stout.
yeah, he's a 198 scout
Really?
198, but I believe he's on pull 220 at Val at this Val next week.
Dude, I'm trying to get to Val. My daughter's got a cheer jamboree. And I was just telling Grondon in text. I was like, I hope the hell it damn rains it out. I hope it storms and I ain't gotta be at that damn cheer jamboree so I can drive up. I'm only 4 hours out, so I'm game time decision to make it.
Her watching this right now. Oh, what the hell?
Yeah,
Hey,
she's sick. She better not be.
well, I don't want to
Mm.
scare y'all boys at Val, Robbie Russell, but I'm pulling 220. Yeah.
Uh-oh. See,
Oh shit.
Alan, that's perfect because I can leave that, hang out with the 242s, and he can play around the 220s, hopefully.
Yeah.
You gonna be out of town, ain't you, Jacob? You won't be able to be down there, be up there.
Yeah, I'll be heading back from Florida that day, so unfortunately won't make it.
Yeah. Yeah, I know y'all always support Val. Great, show up at their events. I know I talked to Colson the other day. Colson told me he's 280 plus, getting and targeting 300. Bryce, don't agree? You don't agree with
Nah,
that?
dude. I love Colson to death, but come on, man. He's like 268. He's been saying
He's a
that
big old
since.
boy now.
He is, but nah, he's pulling your leg.
He told me he's 280, targeting 300. I said, "Oh hell, that's a big
Well,
old
at
boy."
120
I
pounds
wish he
ain't no
would.
joke. It's hard.
I wish he would. I really do wish he would get that heavy, but he just seems to stick about 280. I mean, 270, 268 range. That's just where he sticks.
I
Yeah.
mean, where are you at? Like 250?
Oh fuck! I weighed myself this morning before I ate breakfast. Before I ate breakfast, morning weight 252.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
I'm
lard ass.
Jacob, where you back up to now? Because you got light. You was at 220, homie.
Oh yeah, I didn't do shit for 4 months. I'm like 240 right now.
Oh, nice. Very nice. Yeah, you putting it back on then.
Yeah, it
Nice.
don't take long.
No, 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 no. Well,
Yeah, he
yeah,
does it on fast.
I'm excited about Val, Tricia. Them boys always put on a great show, and I always, supporting them. Been talking to Swords a lot here the last couple weeks, and then talking to Harding a little more than what I had been for a while. So it's real good to reconnect with them boys and show some more support and
Yeah,
both
we'd
ways.
love to have you back, man.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Like I said, I really want to get up there on the 23rd. I just talked to Swords. 2 or 3 days ago, and he gave me all the 2026 dates. So I'm wanting to separate all of ours in North Carolina away from theirs. So I was trying to stay away so we can support one another, but you also don't want to step on each other's toes. But I want them to come down and us go up there. I don't want people to have to choose.
Yeah, yeah.
So, are you just the new event planner that 98 originally tried to have down there, or
Yeah, for
what?
the most part. Yep, yep, yep.
I
So that's
figured.
took over 98 North Carolina as of yesterday or 2 days ago, something like that. Agreed to terms, and I'm now the 98 North Carolina owner. So um,
Oh
we'll see where
hell.
it goes. Yeah, I'm traveling this
Nice.
weekend, looking at venues for some stuff, and gotta. Yeah, I can't really announce a whole lot right now. Not that's a secret. I just don't have a whole lot to tell with dates and stuff, so I can't give a whole lot of information without sounding stupid. But a lot of stuff coming. Excited about it.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah, and I always give a shout out to y'all's team coming out and supporting North Carolina events, including like Fall Brawl, the stuff I've hosted in my early stuff, recent stuff, everything y'all been down for. So always grateful for y'all's participation in those. Whether it's
I'd like to give a shout out to Tommy Edmonds there. He threw a great practice. Me and Bryce went to had an overall round robin. It was a great tournament there. Kind of
so let,
not tournament, but great turnout.
so I don't know Tommy. We're going to talk
Yeah,
about Tommy for a second. I don't know Tommy at all. He seems super nice. So let me start by that. But I don't know him personally. And
yeah.
he
Him
hit
and
me
his
up.
wife, man, hosted a great event. I mean, Bryce
That,
could
that,
tell you the same probably.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. He asked me to come up, and I was tied up and couldn't. But he hit me up and was wanting part of Fall Brawl, and he named off two strong names, and I was like, I didn't know this guy. I'm like, he asked for Jake Colson, or Michael Broom. I'm like, that's some tall orders right there. I was like,
Mm.
that's some tall orders. So I hit up Colson first, and Colson told me he was 385 pounds now, leaning towards 400, and he was
You
and
can't listen to no one 20 or 21. I can tell you that.
but and Broom's already got a match right hand. So I was like, who's next? I was like, Jacob Green's rehabbing right now, but his left is should be fine. But his right come October should be pretty close. So I
Hey,
threw
how
that man out
much does
there.
Tommy weigh, Bryce?
248,
He
250.
told me he's a true 242.
I was gonna say, damn, I think maybe that'd be a good match if Ted falls out on me or something.
Well,
Mm.
Tommy's, I said, well, how about Jacob Green? He said, man, that was going to be the next person I asked, and Jacob jumped all over it. So I was happy to set that up, both arms, which is even cooler. It's always cool for someone to get a chance to redeem themselves after the first loss. So
Tommy's situation right now is he's hunting for glory, which as he should. He's trying to see if he can test himself, and he's trying to see where he's at truly.
I
So
think he's
that's
got
good.
Neo and Joe, right? Neo and Joe are above him right now in the rankings.
Yeah, Neo, him. I'd take him. Joe, him. I'd probably take him again. So truly, he might be better than both of them. But what I'm getting at is, it's a great test for him because Jake's Jake, so he's strong as shit. I mean, I can say that. But he's also coming back from injury, so this is also a test for Jake to
Yeah,
say, hey, I can trust this. I'm capable. We're good to go. So I
yeah,
like it a lot.
yeah. No, I
Jake
thought,
accepted that match already.
yeah.
Okay, I didn't know.
Yeah, yeah. Jacob took it both arms. They put a little money on it as well. But and I'll let Jacob speak. But to me, Jacob, this is I wouldn't call this a tune-up match, but it's definitely he's coming back in. It's not really I don't know. I say it's above a tune-up. You know what I mean? I don't really know how to word it, but
It's
it's not
closer than a tune-up.
exactly. It's not a slouch he's walking in on.
Yeah,
And
he
No,
ain't no bad
Tommy's not
puller
a
by no means.
yeah,
Tommy's not a slouch by any means, but I mean the guy I train with, the green I know, if he's like 90% of what his right arm used to be, that means no progress at all. It
yeah.
bad fucking day, shit. But
Catch
if he's not,
catch him and
it could
bleed him
be
out. Typical
yeah,
Jake fashion.
it could be close.
Yeah.
Left hand, I don't know. I'm once again leaning towards it's gonna be a pretty good win from Green, but then I just don't know because there's just you never know. That's just my
Anything
opinion.
can happen.
Ted takes me 3-0 on me.
Oh my god.
What is
Yeah,
it?
that's exactly what
So you're
happens.
the
Yeah.
one. So listen, I'm wondering about this because I asked him. I said, the way I looked at it, you called me out, okay? But now he says that you set this match up. Bryce Meadows is this matchmaker of this match. So boys, when I wax him, just remember, don't ever let Bryce set another match.
There you go. I'm all for it. I can't remember how it went down. I know I was not very active on the conversation because it was like the day or two after Carolina Clash, and I was just mentally exhausted. And he wanted to make his own match, and then I think Bryce did come into play somehow. Your name came out there, and I hit you up, or you hit me up. I can't remember how it happened. One of us hit each other up first, and I was like, "Bro, if you're game, I'm game." You know what I mean? By all means, if somebody wants to set your own match and do me the favor, fuck it. You know?
Yeah, I just
Well,
kind of threw
man,
it
boy,
out
I,
there
I was
because
watching his podcast and he said, "Well, they said I should pull VooDoo," and I just said, "Yeah, I'm down."
yeah, I'm a big guy and like getting people out, and especially my team. The number one thing I want to see more than anything,
Yeah,
I,
you are.
I
Yeah,
I just want to see people pull on my team more and more and more and more. Like if I could have one goal, I don't want everybody to be fucking insane. I don't. If I didn't be good at all, if I
hey
never fucking
Ted,
won a match, I'm fine.
don't get scared. I mean, I'm grown.
I just want my whole team to put what they're doing
Thank you.
into actual use. Show up at a tournament, pull a super match, do something. You
Yeah,
know.
Yeah.
Bryce is big on that. He wants to kick everybody off the fucking team. If
No, not that. It just that I don't see the point. It's like owning a drag strip car, man, tuned up to 2,000 horsepower, but you never do pulls. I mean, you know,
I
it's fine
agree.
to have practice people. I always want more people to practice with because it benefits me. But God, I'd love to see every person on the team just go and show up and pull and
Yeah.
represent. If they
I,
lose, they lose. Win,
dude,
they win.
that is the beauty of having a smaller team like us. It's only six, five of us. And so we make most events together as long as somebody's not injured. Most of us, we make it together. So it's cool. We stay pretty active. Kenny, God knows, Kenny's killing it right now, staying active as hell, practicing everywhere he can, grabbing a hold of hands. But he kind of put a spark back in me. I'll be honest, when he came on the scene, he lit a fire under my ass to get back active, honestly.
That's good,
oh
man.
Yeah.
Because
But somebody did.
Yeah. Fuck.
I mean, no matter what you do, you just want to be able to improve and get better. And for me, it's normally us four that show up, and by us four, I mean the two other here, other than me, and then Jake Colson.
Yeah.
That's normally our four. Mind you, Danny shows up too. Normally commentate, but sometimes he'll pull.
Well, y'all brought a female in as of late too, Rachel, right?
And
yeah,
Rachel,
Rachel.
yeah,
Rachel's been showing up, and
Yeah,
she
I
is
came
showing
up
up too.
when I came up to practice. Jacob, when was that? Damn, month ago, maybe
About a month ago, yeah.
month ago. I came up and saw and hung out with Jacob for a weekend for the day and everything. We had a great practice, and she
Yeah.
felt great. She felt really really strong. You can tell she's got a lifting background.
Oh yeah,
She's strong, and I could see her. I could see her doing some work. I really can. But I saw she's got a match with
lucky wasn't it?
Lucky. Yeah, Lucky. Yeah.
hell yeah.
Mhm.
What arm?
Which
I
are?
think I think right.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, but them are normally the people that do show up at the tournaments with us. And me seeing what's his name, Adams team, Port City Pullers, me seeing them show up to a place,
20
make
deep.
wow, holy crap,
20 deep matching uniforms.
wow.
Yeah.
I
Looks
mean, they're
good.
getting it done,
Yeah, Adams, I got him a damn cult down there.
100%, a hundred
Legit.
percent,
I
and
talked
I'm
to
all
him on the
for it. I
phone for a
love it.
while today.
I mean, I'm all
Well,
for it. What I really would like is I'm a big fan of talking on a lot of platforms and trying to figure out how to train. Like I'd like people to kind of ask me, "Oh, what are you doing today?" Or me ask them, "What are you doing today? How are you training today? You want to train together?" That right there is what I think Port City Pullers has an advantage on out of everybody. They always talk, they always train, they always discuss. They just kind of are all one unit moving.
Yeah, 100%. I could not agree more. And that's why when I talked to Hoeing on the phone yesterday about some things, and I was just like complimenting what he's really doing from a professionalism and a structure standpoint. Organization, just to a T. I wish I was as disciplined as he is. I mean,
Yeah,
seriously.
no kidding.
I mean, pretty good boys to pull with Shane Owens and Ryan Dunwoody too. Shit.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
awesome
they're all
guys.
right.
Okay.
They're
Yeah.
okay.
but
Shane,
but
take it
yeah.
easy. Ryan, come
They're
on.
ones. Hey, Alan, you can probably contest to this. Maybe I don't know if you rep them or not, but they're ones that don't give us a problem.
They don't.
Out from there, like Bryce.
Now Bryce is typically a pain in the ass. You can't never
Yeah.
see enough film for Bryce.
Yeah,
Um,
Adam and Dunwoody ain't a pain in the ass.
no, Adam claims I let Bryce beat him in the setup, but I don't know. I know.
I think
I was telling
Al,
Chris
hey,
on the
maybe.
Nah,
I was
he
Maybe
telling
let
you
Bryce
helped
beat him in the
Bryce a
setup.
little bit.
I was telling Chris the other day. I had Nick Johnson there. It was four of us up refs, three of us up refs, and I had Nick kind of being like the head up ref. And I was like, man, it's the only matches I don't want is I don't want to fucking pull. I don't want to ref Adam and Bryce. I don't want to. I was like, damn.
Guess who he
Like,
did?
so like, of course, I got to ref them.
I'll be honest with you.
Hey,
I
Nick's
could have
pretty
seen.
smart about that.
I could have seen no foam. I could have had no nothing. And I'm telling you, I felt so good that day. I don't think it would have mattered. And Adam's so good too. But that's just my truth. I felt so good.
So
It was
I do.
unbelievable.
I tell you what, Bryce. I tell you, you are the favorite, but Nelly is coming along beautifully. That weight he's put on him, he is carrying that weight
He looks so
phenomenal.
good. I'm
I love
so.
it.
Oh,
I hope he doesn't cut back down to 231. I mean, the weight he is carrying right now is he wears it perfectly. I mean, he's two.
he does.
He weighed in front of me. He was a legit 247, and he looks 270, no doubt. He
God
looked 270 to
almighty.
me.
Because he's 6'5", 6'6". He's huge.
He's huge. His weight looks great on him, and he's explosive.
He
I
should
mean,
be one of the best pullers to come in North Carolina just off of genetics. He
he is.
is North Carolina's Vitaly Lelettin.
He is his potential sky high. It is. His potential is so high, but it's. I know you're definitely you've got him right hand at Fall Brawl, right?
I believe so. And then
I had
And
him.
Harding left hand.
I had him last year.
You had Nelly last year.
Yep.
You had him at my event at Winter Warfare, didn't you?
Yep. Right
And
handed.
and he got you in a round, boy. You couldn't tell him nothing, man.
Oh yeah.
He got the biggest shit eating grin, cheesing
Yeah, he
like hell
did.
when he got around
Did
on
he
Jacob.
was that? Did he press that round?
Yeah. Right off the go. I seen it coming too. I was like, oh well.
Yeah, I knew because I
Was
was ref.
Allen the ref? It would make all sense now.
Because that next
I'm
round
just
I caught
picking.
it. I was like, I see it coming again.
It would make all sense now. He started in the press position.
Already had in the car sheet.
oh, I don't play that. I can't let that happen with him. I won't even
Oh,
start.
No, that's one thing about you that people,
Hell no, don't let it happen.
amateurs need to pick up on that. Don't be
Mm.
afraid to talk to the ref. What you see, what you
yeah.
feel, it might not be right, but still make sure the ref knows it because he don't know telepathy.
Well, no, the good ones like us, we're saying shit that's not even existent. He's carving. I can't see knuckle. I'm working the shit out that ref
Yeah,
saying
well,
things
that's
that's
the
not even
pain in the
existent.
asses that you just got to deal with and work
Damn,
through.
Alan, you sound
Bryce,
like me.
Bryce is the worst. We need to see knuckle. We need to see knuckle. I can see his whole damn thumb. What the hell are you talking about?
You warned him and then fouled him over talking, didn't you? I swear you warned him and fouled him over talking
I,
in one
I,
of the matches.
dude, I had to hand out mini fouls just because they wasn't listening. That 2 weekends ago, I'm like,
Well,
I
that's how
mean,
you get their respect.
I wasn't
You
even
get their
moving or
attention
nothing.
then.
I wasn't moving or nothing, and I was just in there talking, running my mouth, no movement. Foul, Bryce.
whatever. I didn't say it. I was like, the one match I don't want to ref is Bryce and Adam.
He
Yep.
just said how he felt. If he would have lost that match due to fouls, oh my lord, it would have been a nightmare.
The
Oh,
So yeah, I know Bryce has got Nelly right hand, which I'm excited about. Nelly's strong hands is left, but they just went at it at body armor left, and Bryce,
we went left and
dark.
right.
You did get him right hand too. Okay, I
Yeah,
did put him right hand as well. I knew you did left hand, but Nelly some surprising. I shouldn't say surprising, but it was really good wins Nelly had against Broom at body armor. And I know it was left. He beat him given Broom had just had a war with Paul Walther. But Nelly came off had a couple. I think he beat Broom twice
he
at
did.
body armor. So very good wins. Very good wins.
Mm-hmm.
And Harding, we know what you get with Harding. You know what I mean? Harding's just country strong. Good puller, experienced, been doing it a while.
I'm
And it-
interested in that match right there. Josh says that, he thinks that Bryce has it, but for some reason, I just know Josh well enough that he's going to tell you that probably anyway.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, Josh is going
Yeah.
to give. I think Josh will give Bryce a match. I think it being left hand favors Bryce
I think,
100%.
yeah, I think the IQ, like Bryce has got IQ, believe me, but Josh has been around a little bit longer and pulled probably a few more elite guys, and he's getting up there in numbers. But where Josh has
Yeah.
had years more experience, he's probably got a hold of some more elite guys than Bryce.
Uh, yeah, probably. And I can't. I haven't got to watch Josh pull in about a year and a half, really. So
He's
I
not
don't know.
someone. He's not someone that's going to go practice at like at Tommy's practice. Josh was there, but he didn't pull it all.
Oh no,
Oh yeah,
Josh's rule is if he's got a tournament, let's say the 23rd, he won't pull for probably about 10 months. Then he'll
Yeah, I
pull the
mean that
tournament.
sounds right. Yeah, but he wants to. I mean, he comes in just as healthy as an ox, bro.
yeah,
Oh
Like
yeah, and
everything's healthy.
we're gonna see a preview of this match because we're both pulling 242s. I'm a legit 242 now. There's no doubt about it.
yeah,
So if we have a chance to lock up left on the tournament, that'd be nice too.
yeah.
I really want to get his right. I've asked for a right match, and of course, he just
That's. I would rather see you pull him right to get the best Josh, but I think you are the favorite left for sure. But I would like to see our running back at some time right hand.
yeah, me too. I really want to pull him right.
Yeah, yeah. He's pulling broom right hand. That's a good match.
Very good. I don't
Ooh,
even know
that's a
who'd be a
toss up,
favorite.
Bubba. That's a toss up to me. Jacob, have you pulled Harding? I know
Yeah,
you've
no,
pulled
hey,
broom many,
Broom is
many times.
yeah,
Never pulled
Broom is
Hardy.
doing his thing right now.
Yeah, I know Jacob's pulled. Him and Broom's got quite the damn rivalry on the table. It seems like they're going back and forth here. But it's going to be the ongoing thing, I believe. But
Did you see Jerry Townsend beat me for second place?
Jerry, last time I saw Jerry, and you told me he came in at 98, right?
Yeah.
I can't believe he came in at 98 as big as he looked last time I saw him.
Hey, he was strong too. Uh, he came to one of our practices weeks after, and I felt a lot better then. But I don't know what it was that day. He earned it that day.
Has he moved? Because I know he was moving to Virginia for the longest time, and I guess he may have moved now. And that was he's going towards
I have
Hills.
no idea.
He's
Bryce
he's in
might have
He's
Virginia
told
in
me.
now.
he's in Virginia. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was moving up towards Hillsville for the longest time. He had some land up there, so I guess that's where he finally landed. It's cool, good.
Yep. He moved up there.
Yeah,
I
last
tell
time
you,
I saw
another one
Jerry, he
on our
looked
team
fit.
that's doing someone that's doing very well, but I think he's going to make it in just a total another area, and that's Danny Atkins is doing that announcing. I mean, the way he's VJ and everything. I mean, it sounds like he's been at it for 10 years.
He did a phenomenal job at Mountain Mayhem, and I'm sorry, at Throwdown at Redmond's. Danny did a
Right.
phenomenal job at Throwdown at Redmond's, and I'm anxious for Josh Blevins and his team to get him mic'd up properly at
Yeah.
Fall Brawl, the way they did, as well as they did at Carolina Clash. And Josh, I've already talked to him, Joshua Blevins. I've talked to him since. He's already stepped his game up and bought more equipment since 2 weekends ago.
Well,
Oh,
look,
So
dude.
hey, look,
Mm.
I seen the comment you made. You don't have a pair on you if you don't mic me up because you know what everybody's missing.
I have to worry about sponsorships though, Chris. I
No,
can't
no,
hear
listen,
the
I've already
shit
had
you might say
sponsorship,
is a
bro.
problem.
I've already been on TV. I know how to do this.
I told Grondon, he was telling me about an incident they had up there at their last tournament. I said, yeah, Chris will be the last damn ref I mic up because some shit
That's
sponsors will
crazy.
pull
That's
out.
what I mean. Like you're missing out.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, if you don't hear the way I command these boys, hey, believe me,
I
they
don't
want to hear.
I don't
That's
know that I need to be mic'd up.
that's
I don't
Devin
know.
Larrett Jr.
What's
Yeah, I don't know
that?
that I need to be mic'd up.
Don't need none of
But
that.
Yeah,
but
I do pretty good when I know I'm hot.
so
It's like having a law right here beside me.
I
we've
will
touched
I'm
say,
a good boy if I got one of them
I
beside
will
me.
say though, this is really got me excited with Ted and his match. I hope Ted don't back out. I don't know
that's what
what's
I was
going
getting
on. I don't
into.
really care. I just
Yeah.
don't want him to
Oh,
back out
he's scared to death. He's gonna back out.
because Chris, honest to God, feels so much better than he's ever felt.
Different
I
puller.
want to see a match.
When I pulled him a month ago, Chris's setup was completely different than anything I've ever felt with Chris. His ass is backloading me at a lower, and I was like, "You getting in my lane? Well, fuck if he didn't take me through my own goddamn lane." I was like, "Some bitch." I was like, "He's low drag hooking me." I was like, "What the fuck is this?"
The
I was
reason,
like,
yeah, because every time we go into a setup, he's got to try to deny a right hand hook from me, so he does
"Yeah,
that shit, and I'm like, oh my god.
yeah,
Yeah, well, it's because of you, and it's because of everybody. Green, everybody. But a lot of times when I'm at practice, me and Bryce, it's I don't. We've always
We'll
ever since
talk a
he come in
lot.
day one, we've been at it with one another. Oh, I'll beat you, even though Bryce can beat me. I still don't let him know it. Like I'm coming in and be like, I'm gonna stomp you today, you motherfucker.
yeah." No, Chris
That's true.
felt phenomenal. Chris has always had a great hand. I've always said Chris's hand is one of the best hands I've ever felt because we've pulled so many times, practiced together so many times. But his set when we hadn't pulled what Chris maybe a year since we last pulled until the other day.
Yeah.
It's probably been a year, and then we hooked up. I'm seeing Chris load differently. I'm seeing his setup completely differently. I was like, "What this?" I was like, "He's actually in my head." I'm like, "He's loading in my lane. He's setting up for me." And damn if he didn't take me. I was like, okay,
And as
yeah,
soon as Green gets
whatever.
fully healthy, I'm lighting a fire underneath that ass because I'm his
Yeah.
weight now, and I'm gonna tell him every morning when he's eating his Cheerios that he can't beat me until he does beat me, and then
Who,
I'll be like,
Uncle
well,
Laser?
shit.
That's Uncle Laser's damn yeah, Uncle Laser's gonna come back.
He's gonna come back 285. Well,
Yeah, no, that's what you talking about. This the only guy I've seen go from damn 220 to 260 in 3 days. And
yeah, I'm like, holy shit.
he'll be bigger than Colson. Colson's 415 since we started this damn podcast.
Yeah, exactly.
No kidding. He's done gained 200 pounds.
I'm telling you.
He'll be 430 by the time we get finished.
I think he said he was 268. Now he's 862.
Hey, 62, yeah.
I'm like, damn.
So Bryce, the world's probably wondering, why are you pulling a 242? Are you ducking Robbie Russell?
Oh shit.
Am
Beautiful.
I ducking Robbie
Well,
Russell?
I
I'm
mean, the
pulling
world
Robbie
probably wants
Russell.
to know. So I mean,
Oh well,
I'll do
no.
this for you, Alan.
If you're talking about the class, I mean, no, he's gonna come in. I don't even know if he's pulling the tournament. He's got to match both arms. He probably even won't. But
Uh,
I'm coming in 242 because of Adam's match. I had the right to get to that
yeah.
weight. He was coming in really heavy, so why not? But for bigger reason, the 220 class hasn't really done me anything good. And not to sound like a dickhead, but I win the class normally 95% of the time.
At the
Unless
Normally.
Val
Joe,
at the
unless
Val
Joe, unless
events.
Joe is
At,
there.
at literally most of
It's
any event at
all
220.
all promotions events,
I
not just the
really
Val
don't
event.
lose at 220 most of the time.
Yeah.
So for me, after winning and winning and winning, it never really got me anywhere with matches because I've been searching so hard for a top 20 match at 220. I have not got one yet. So for me, the best route is to abandon that for now, put on weight and size, and just try to be better in general at arm wrestling. I don't care what I weigh, I don't care what class I pull. I just want to be a better arm wrestler until that time comes where I can pull a top 20 match.
I agree.
Then I will
I
cut
think I
down.
like it. I really do
Yeah,
like
no,
Spark.
and
I really do.
you
I
know,
like it.
I already knew that, but I knew people would probably be questioning it.
No, I
So
like you.
I
Well,
just
I mean,
wanted you to put that
what
out in the atmosphere.
so first let me just say I love watching Robbie pull. Robbie's a great puller. I've always loved watching him pull.
Great guy.
When I first started pulling, he was one of the guys I went to the Beast Mode events and saw. I think that's where I met Jacob Green was at Beast Mode there,
Me
and
and VooDoo,
I
yeah.
already
Yeah,
knew
yeah,
Chris. Yeah,
that's where our team first went was
yep.
that tournament there.
I
Yeah,
already knew VooDoo from when we went to a Team Brutal event up at the barn.
yep.
Him and the doctor, can't remember his name. Um,
Steven.
yeah, Steven. And then I met Green um, at Beast Mode. Well, I think that was the night we ended up being outside for the last few hours of the
Yeah, it
tournament.
was snowing.
Yes, snowing. But anyways, Robbie, that was the event.
Jacob was pulling, it was snowing.
Robbie beat Bellinger at that event right hand, and
He hurt him.
that he sparked Bellinger. That was
Yeah.
that was the start of Bellinger's rise when he lost to Robbie Russell. Um, but Robbie, I don't know what he walks around at, but at his height, because he's a good 6'1", 6'2". 6'1"?
Yeah,
Yes,
about.
sir.
I thought
Yeah.
he was right at my height, but he might be a little taller.
Robbie's about 6'1", I'd say, but I don't know he walks around at, but I know he was, he was cutting pretty heavy for a while, I believe.
He'll be about 230. He said.
I think so, yeah. But he's Robbie has he's not really. I'm not gonna say he's laying low, but he's been picking and choosing his matches. And I hate the first one we y'all didn't go through, but hopefully this will either, like he said, he's been very. I think he's been very respectful towards you in the same way, where he's like, Bryce is obviously up and coming. I'm gonna be his biggest test so far. Also, I would like to think Adam Hoeing would give Robbie a damn round. You know what I mean? Right? He's
Oh yeah, you know he would, and I
yeah.
don't care who says anything. If you said Adam Hoying and Robbie Russell right now, and you had betting odds, it'd be as close as you can get.
I agree.
And you've seen what happened with Adam. Love Adam to death,
Love him, but you
but
didn't
that right
scrub him.
there, the whole reason I was excited to take that is to tell myself, "Am I ready?" If I
Nope.
lost to Adam, I wouldn't be very confident.
Hey,
You were very humble, and you and I have talked about when you were starting to rise. You and I talked about your ego and stuff, but you've really become the man you need to be in the last year, I'd say, where you're very humble and respectful and appreciative of wins and matches like that, and your appreciation when you beat him. It was just all over your face. It was a respect thing. You couldn't have been more thrilled when you beat Adam 2 weeks ago. It was just, it was good to see out of you. It was really nice.
Yeah, because Adam is what you call like a staple in North Carolina, and if not the
Yep.
East Coast, there's not a
Yep.
lot of guys that I consider would walk through Adam. I mean, Adam is really a good puller, and God, one of the best guys you'll ever meet. You just
One
can't
hundred
not be
percent.
nice to the guy.
Yeah, I bet
I
he's
had a
got good.
hard time getting fired up because of how much I like Adam.
He's probably got good credit score. I mean, he
Oh, you
probably
know it. 800 all day.
no cavities when he goes to the dentist and shit. Like he probably has no
No,
feelings.
no pop, water only. Man,
Yeah,
I'm
man.
telling you, they say their prayers at night. They do it all right.
Oh
You gotta
yeah, man. I
watch
bet he
his
don't even have to
too.
wipe when he shits. I bet it just comes out clean.
hey,
No
VooDoo
shit.
praise too.
God, but when it comes to Robbie, I'm so pumped that he rescheduled that after Landon canceled on me. I was like, after that one, I was like, damn, these Tennessee boys just keep running and running and running. I was like, what's going on? But
Yeah, I don't know if y'all saw or not, Chris. I don't even know if you know. I don't think you saw this because you're not on the social media. But damn, we
I'm
just
not
started a
do. I'll
second
do it.
charter of Silverback Arms Crew, East Tennessee. Nathan Middlebrooks is leading that up. So just started that 2 nights ago. He takes that over. He's got about 4 guys there he's been working with. So small. Hey, they're not far from David Redmond and his team at Mountain Mayhem. So hopefully they can work together a lot. So
Yeah,
excited about
I
that.
actually I watched that podcast, and that's where I learned that you were afraid to mic me up. And I said, well, that's his loss because the first person that mics me up is going to have so many views. It's
Yeah,
going
and
to be
so
unbelievable.
many so many edits we're gonna have to do to the damn
No, I'm
video.
telling you, you're going to be like, I didn't know you acted like that.
You're gonna
we're
hear
in
another voice come in and say frick and shit like that.
where in Tennessee are they?
I don't know the town. Oh, Gatlinburg. He's out of
Oh,
Gatlinburg, yeah. Cause he's got a spot. Me and him talked today or yesterday. He's got a spot he wants to hold his first event at. So I'm gonna drive down there, hang out with him for the weekend and check it out. So I'm probably gonna wait till the cooler weather because I love Gatlinburg in the fall and winter.
hmm,
But go check it out there and see what it's about and try to help him out with that.
I might swing by there.
Yeah.
Dude, I was contemplating give me a cheap cabin for the weekend and damn
Well,
hang
what's
out.
up? I'll come down and ref some.
Fuck, sounds like we're setting it up right now, man.
That's how you do it. There you
yeah,
go.
Yeah.
yeah,
So,
but
hey, Bryce, what's your goal for 26?
2026.
Yeah.
Uh,
Where do
my
you
my
see? Where do
number
you see?
one goal
Yeah.
is obviously before the end of 26, crack the top 20, both arms. That's the goal, 100%, nothing else. At 220. Um, I guess just at 242, see how dominant I can be for now. Don't lose any matches I'm not supposed to lose, and just be one of them guys that is like, the oh shit, he's here type guy. I want to I want to be a really good force at any weight I'm at, and it's a lot harder than it seems. It really really is because I'm training my ass off. But that's just the goal. I just want to be as best as I can be, and sooner than
You
later.
So
you
you
want
said
to
you
be
walked.
like Daddy.
Yeah, I hear you.
So
Yeah,
you
yeah,
said
yeah.
you walked. You said you was about 243 today. Is that what'd you say?
No, 252.
250. You said 253.
So at 252, how hard? I mean, for a 50-year-old, it would be hard for me to go back to 220 because
Well,
one,
we can't do it.
mentally, I'm going to see this size and feel this difference, and it's going to mess with me here.
Mm.
Uh, and how's that going to work? How do you see that working for you? Do you see
Well,
yourself going back stronger than you were at 220 before?
my lifts are stronger, so everything is stronger. I'm stronger on the table. Obviously, we're talking about a 20-pound jump here, maybe a little bit more than that. So I've probably put on 3 pounds of muscle, maybe four if I'm lucky, and the rest of it's just really fat. At the end of the day, it's just what it is.
Well,
So
us arm wrestlers got some fat on us. Ain't none of us
exactly,
chipping.
I'm not a bodybuilder anymore.
We
Used to
we
be, I
talked
loved
about
it.
this last time. We was talking about what was we talking about Artem, I think you said we were talking about in particular. You look at his shoulders up, yeah, sure. But you look at that damn chest down, he looks like me and you. You know what I mean?
But that's the part of it, and I don't think it'll be too hard of a cut. I think it'll be something that I have to do slowly, like I did this. I did it slowly over months. Um, I'm just gonna slowly take it. When I get that match, let's say I get it in December, and we have it set for May. I'm gonna take 3, 4, however long, however many months. Shouldn't take that long though. Slowly restrict the calories, trying to keep every bit of size I had to where I can be about 230 again, and I can easily cut that. I just want to be back to 230, 228, water cut it, and be good to go. So realistically, I only got to lose about 20 pounds, then I'm good.
Yeah, only 20 pounds, Chris. Us old guys having to lose 20 pounds.
Well,
Yeah.
that's why I asked. I mean, I wanted to know that myself, and I think
Greek.
me and him's already spoke. I mean, I just see it. I see it being hard, and I hope that he achieves what he says.
For me, it's just a food choice. That's all it really comes down to, and a little bit of added cardio on the daily. Because for me, a lot of cardio isn't necessary. It only takes about 10 minutes a day, but every day. That's what's important. It has to be consistent. 7 days a week, 10 minutes cardio.
Your cardio, what is it?
I normally do stair stepper, or if I feel a little rough on the knees, I'll just do the bike. Just 10,
Okay.
15 minutes, get
I've never
something
heard
in.
you speak. Yeah, I've never heard you speak on your cardio. I do uphill walking. That's what I do. Uphill walking.
Yeah, that's a good one.
15%
On
incline at like three
elliptical,
miles per
or
hour.
is that on
Yeah.
a machine, Alan?
Yeah, I just do about 15% incline at 3 miles per hour for about 30, 40 minutes is what I do.
Any incline is a cheat code
And
because it takes less time and it does more work.
that's why my calves look like I actually work legs.
Well, I don't know what's going on with mine then.
So, I mean, similar question. Great question, Chris, by the way. Similar question for Jacob then. Jacob, I know you're coming back in October for your first match in a minute due to injury, obviously, not due to inactivity. But where would you see after October? What would you like to ease back into in 2026?
I'm just gonna send it, bud.
I know, I guess not back on the West Virginia state. When does Bo do the West Virginia states?
It just
It's literally
happened.
this
All right,
weekend,
yeah, this
Saturday.
week, yeah,
Okay.
Won't be attending.
this Saturday.
It's
Yeah, I won't
upcoming
be
this
either.
Saturday. Yeah, I don't. Well,
I don't. I think Rachel might be attending. We have a new guy. When I say a new guy, he met us at we did a fair at John Henry Days, and I had a big car show, and we got a new guy in. And I'm gonna tell you, this guy, I wasn't fresh, but this guy being brand new, he come in at 198 and was peeling my hand over to the pad. Like I could not stop this guy.
is that Dan, the guy you was talking about earlier?
No, Dan's pretty close to me, but he's stronger than me, but his IQ, I'm getting him way on IQ where he's so
You
new.
must be talking about Nick. Nick was peeling your hand over.
No, no, no. Poor Nick. No, Nick, he still got a ways to go.
Damn.
He's about where you're at, Alan. You know,
Oh
y'all feel about the same.
shit,
Oh
I thought y'all
shit.
no.
would be a good super match, dog. I really did. And
We
then he
would
bust
not
that
be.
ass.
We would not be whatsoever. Shit, screw you.
Oh my god. And then next up is Jonah.
Yeah,
No
Jonas will whoop
offense,
you too, dog.
Nick.
Don't
Jonah
let
No
said
him
he
put
wants
offense.
on
that right.
55 on you. Hey, Alan, look, I showed you before. Look, Bryce, remember this?
Yeah,
So who won
y'all
that
can.
team event? I mean, we are the champions, not
Y'all
them.
got us. Y'all got us. Y'all got us. Y'all got us. And
And
y'all
just
would get.
think, they
You'd
was
probably. You'd probably get us
I'm
right now
saying
too.
Rick, what's his name? Rick Slayton or something? Didn't their team
Yeah.
go?
Team Hawks. Yeah, they at Carolina Clash. They went. I want to say 7-0. They did not
There
have a
you
loss.
go. Hey,
Yeah.
Princeton High Hookers.
they need to
Coach,
pull us. We need to pull the Port City Pullers. We'll
Yeah,
do it.
Port City Pullers. What?
you'd have
We're,
to.
we're not
Get.
scared.
So yeah, Team
I'm not
Hawks for
pulling
them.
nobody.
That consists of Nelly, Joe McGrath. They got a couple high M's, I would say. They're not quite low pros yet, but they're high M's. That they did a good job. But Joe McGrath, wow, looked phenomenal at
That's who
Carolina
you need to
Pride.
pull, Chris.
Yeah,
Look, hey,
you'd like
listen,
that.
I'm asking for anybody to
That's
ask
who
for me.
Chris
And
needs to
here's the
Please
pull.
thing,
ask for voodoo, and you will get voodoo
Joe would
at
love to pull
in
you.
any weight class. I don't
Joe
give
is
a
a
shit.
Joe is a big ass 187. He has to cut to 187. He is a big ass 187. Uh, Locked, cocked, ready to rock, dude. I love watching Joe pull, but he gave Nick the damn business. And Nick Johnson's a hell of a pull.
Nick
He gave
Johnson's right.
Yeah.
Okay, well, listen. That'd be a good match. Let me put it there
yeah
because that he sounds strong if he's messing with Nick's right.
he
Oh,
gave
he
Nick the
gave
damn
it to him
business,
Yeah,
bad.
dude.
yeah,
And Nick's
And
good.
Nick is a
yeah.
hell of a
Nick is
puller.
very good. That's why I need to change my wording in this whole because it's in the atmosphere. I want it to be right.
Yeah, he Nick had I remember one particular round, Nick's hit was beautiful, perfect. Got Joe at about oh God, 10 o'clock, and Joe jerked him back over. I was like,
It may have
that-
been lower than that, dude. I mean,
it
I
was
was.
pure power.
Yeah,
Pure power. I was like, woo wee. I said, that boy is bad. He's strong, strong for 187.
I'm
So
glad I'm
Jeez.
220 now. So
yeah, but if I wanted to say, and Joe bullshits me, I don't care what he says. I guarantee he cut from 200 to 187. When he pulled in the 176 round robin, he looked sick. He cut so much weight for it.
oh, that boy. Okay, me and him's pulled on the practice table. I didn't do very well with him, but yeah, it would be interesting. But I think hey, he's not a newer guy though, is he? Because his
Mm-mm.
IQ was up there.
No, this guy's good.
Yeah, his
Joe's been
IQ was
around.
up there.
Yeah,
Joe's
he's
been
really
around.
good.
Great coaching with Rick Layton. Great attitude. I like Joe, but he looked the best at Carolina Clash. He looked better. He did there than the 176 round robin. That's for sure.
He don't need to cut anymore. He really needs to rock a 198, 187 and roll on because
I'd like to see him and Alec Guth bang it out right hand.
That'd be a banger. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm
I like
gonna have to
Alec.
give that one to Goof.
Woo! I love Alec. I love watching Alec
I'm gonna
pull.
have to give that one to Goof because
Yeah.
God,
Alec's bad,
Yeah.
boy. Alec bad.
if Alec made a 220 class and was a legit 220, we'd all be in trouble.
Yeah, and Alec's another one though. He has to cut a lot of weight. He cuts a lot of weight.
What's he walk
187.
at
I don't around two.
around two?
He 187 would be a perfect weight class for him, so he didn't have to go to 176 for his bigger matches. You know what I mean? I'm guessing at Val he pulls 198 probably, right? I would
Yeah,
imagine
yeah, he does one. Well, no, he does 176.
he cuts to 176
Yeah,
for
because
Val.
he's won it three or two times now.
He needs to just go to 198. Let Jamie James start running 76. So Jamie James looks great too right now.
Yeah, Jamie won one of them. He didn't go to, I think.
Yeah, Jamie looks phenomenal. I've been a big Jamie James fan for a minute, just because I love his attitude. Him and his fiance's personalities are fun.
Hell, fucking what's that guy's name? Oh, the reason I'm actually going 242s is because I got my ace smacked in the 220s by Goga. That's why I'm running.
By who?
Goga, you
I
Bolivia,
figured I
maybe?
figured the class this
That's
scared you.
who Robbie's pulling in his other match, right?
Oh my God. If Robbie beats this guy,
I
if
think Robbie's.
Robbie,
I may be wrong. I think that's Robbie's other match.
it is. It is. And he blew me out the water, left and right, triple combo. Winner. Winner. Too strong,
Who
too
Goga?
technical. Yeah, he's a Georgian. What could I'm a white boy from West
I'm
Virginia.
not. I'm
I'm
not
limited.
looking forward to grabbing his hand though.
Yeah, he too much power, too much skill for me. That's another year before I beat him.
Yeah.
Gia was the same way. It seemed. I mean, I didn't get a hold of Goga, but Gia was the same way.
Yeah, they're rough,
So,
man. They're rough.
Alan, what are you gonna do in the near future as 98 North Carolina now? Because I
So
guess it's transferred and like, what do you have anything like in the works at all?
yeah, so I've got Fall Brawl coming up, which wasn't a 98 NC event. So I'm going to kind of just set that one to the side a little bit. But we've actually doing a community outreach thing down in Dunn, North Carolina. That's where I go Sunday to check out the venue. We're bringing like some firemen and some policemen. They're doing a versus thing in arm wrestling. I'm actually going to be reaching out to some folks in the community to see if they can come put on some exhibitions. And I want some coaches there to work with some of the individuals. This
Some
isn't
of the
my idea.
athletes from the firemen and police.
Yeah. Yeah, this isn't my idea. This actually started with a gentleman named Dave Flaherty with 98. He's big for helping getting sponsorships and promoting, but he hasn't done like promoting an event. He's just getting an arm wrestling world. So he's kind of leaning on me to take it home from here, but he's given the itinerary what he'd like to do. Now I just got to fill in the gaps. So we don't have a lot of time to work with. It's in late September. I was actually going to go pull the Puerto Rico National Championships, and I've had to cancel that so I could do this event because I felt like long term this was better for me in 98 North.
In Puerto Rico,
Yep.
you was
Is
going
that
there.
Rojo Cabo.
Pelosi TV put that on?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure, but I was supposed to go there and ref that at Rojo Cabo. Beautiful. I appreciate the opportunity they were giving me, but I had to pass up because I felt long term this was better for 98 NC, and Puerto Rico's not going anywhere. So
Right.
but and then after that, I'm working with a team out of Alamance County. They haven't given me their official name yet. I've told them what I'd like for them, their name to be because it's pretty badass. But they are wanting it to do an event in December, and 98 NC is going to help them out. They have got they're blessed enough to have a brewery there wanting to sponsor the entire event, everything.
Nice.
Mm,
Yeah,
That's hard to come by.
trophies and all.
That's hard to come by right there.
Right.
that's what you
So
Well,
want.
that's a big ticket.
yeah, really excited about that. I'm a little hesitant to give names right now because they're still sorting out their team about and things like that. But
Who's the matchmaker?
I will be assisting them with them right now. They don't have a whole lot of folks and names and stuff like that, so I need to figure these boys out, grab a hold of them. They're brand new, and
Are they
more or less it would probably be me. Yeah,
are they close to Princeton at all?
they are an hour east of me, so 3 hours.
3 hours. Okay.
Yeah.
So what you're telling me is that me and Adam should have a right-handed match set up there because we've been looking for a place in North Carolina to do it, which would be right in the middle, and it sounds like that's a perfect place.
If I make that a headliner, that'll put some asses in the seats. That's for sure.
I've been wanting to pull his right so long because it's always blew me out the water.
And then so I will definitely jot that down. And then the place I had my Carolina Clash at 2 weeks ago has asked to be our home venue ongoing. So I'm looking into that because
Nice.
yeah, I was able to set up food trucks, able to set up live music, able to do what I want there. The venue was nice as shit, dude. So I mean, it's hard to say no to that. So looking at that, man, I appreciate you asking me. But I've told Grondon I would like to do 4 to 5 events in 2026. We're discussing a North Carolina State Championship, which will actually be big, But with the production team I've got working with now with Josh Blevins and ENC Media Productions and
That was
Jamie
a
Vaughn
great
helping.
production. Unbelievable.
Yeah, and Jamie
Just
Vaughn
like
helping doing his
I
normal
think we
thing.
spoke just lacking a few things. I mean, and once you get that up there, it's gonna be nice, dog.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, he is a perfectionist. When I talk to him, it's all damn German to me because I'm ignorant when it comes to that technology shit. But Josh is a true perfectionist, and his technical mastery with it is unbelievable. So I was impressed with him, and I'm excited to work for him in the future. So work with him in the future. Excuse me.
Yep.
The one event you just put on, the Carolina Clash, really kind of blew everything up to another proportion when it comes to use as a promoter for me at least, because it makes
It
me
did.
think who's around me in my area that could put on the same quality and the same type of matches event, and it'd be so easy because there's no constant messaging, constant double checking. When you're promoting a match, I'm like, oh, so this is 100% going through, it's happening, and it's going to be easy. That's what I think of when I think of Alan Vaughn, the promoter. So for me, that's really awesome for you, and it made me think of you and a promoter wise way different. Like you're
Yeah,
top top.
I'm definitely finding my calling more as a promoter, matchmaker, more so than a puller. I enjoy pulling; I'll always pull, but it's hard for me. I need to stop pulling at my own events because I can't give the focus to where I'm not going to give either one 100%. I also need to get to the point where I'm not refing my own events as well, because I feel like I can't enjoy it. I can't be part of the event when I'm having to ref and pull at the same time. So.
Yeah, if I was you, one of the only things I would do was occasionally mic up a little bit.
Yeah, yeah, sure. Yeah, yeah.
He ain't got a pair.
I, oh Lord have mercy. I get people's money involved. I got to be careful. That's
We're
the
gonna have
problem.
a 18 or older warning on the YouTube video.
That that's what Josh. I tell you what Josh is going to do. We mic up me and VooDoo. They're going to have a damn 3 second delay, so Josh Blevins can damn mute it ahead of time.
I'm telling you, you wouldn't need it for me.
Shit, you need it for my ass. About time Bryce is up there pissing me off, and Nelly and damn Sweeper and all those pains in the asses.
My thumb, Alan. Come on now, his shoulder.
And
What are we doing? Just say
Sweeper,
go.
Hey,
Sweeper.
and look, hey, let's talk about that because me and you are refs, Alan. Let me speak a little bit about that to the athletes coming from a ref. Listen, this is your show. We're there to get y'all straight and turn y'all loose. So if you want your show to be a shit show and look awful, then keep fighting the ref. And then the production, it don't matter if you got Allen's production. Your match is going to look horrible compared to everybody else's
Yep.
because you're being a hardhead and you're not listening.
We're
We're
gonna
not
foul
trying
you.
to cheat anybody.
We're gonna foul you.
Yeah. And by not listening to us or trying to just come over and cheat, or well, a lot of people say I cheat, but I don't see that. But cheat, that makes your match look horrible, not ours.
See, I agree with you completely. And the thing about me is I don't cheat. I just absolutely, I'd use the word F people in that trap.
See what you can
Bad.
get away
Well,
with.
yeah, and
Bad.
listen, Bryce. Anybody that wants to pull Bryce, even though we're on the same team, he don't want me to ref him. Just so you know.
Oh.
100%. No, I agree with you completely. Dude, you ask Willie Comer who's the hardest rep he's ever had. And this when I was fouling his ass at damn one of my events against Isaiah's. I was the hardest rep on my teammate ever.
Yeah, yeah.
And, and he the next day he's sending me video clips where I was calling bad calls on him. I was like, "You're a dick."
Well, Bryce, he got to see it. He was my down ref some there at the practice that we were at. Two guys kept wanting to fight, and I done warned them and fouled them. So listen, we want to see a pull. So guess what? I told Bryce to let them both know I'm about to turn y'all loose. Bryce didn't think so. I turned them loose.
I can't, there was a match like that. It wasn't for ranking or anything, and both these boys were carved in hard. They were liking it, and they were both identically both cheating the other one. I said, if y'all two shit hit, y'all want it, I'll give it to you. Y'all, if y'all like
Yeah, I
this,
mean, and
y'all like
I
it.
mean, listen, if it's not betting stakes on it, big matches,
Yeah,
rankings, like if you want to be a hard head, we're gonna get you out of there as quick as
If if,
possible.
if y'all more or less want to start in a hook war, screw it. I don't care. You
Now,
know?
I heard the word rankings. This is kind of bringing a question to me for Alan. So, with you in this new committee here up in North Carolina, you're on it, aren't you?
Yeah, yeah, I am.
Okay. I hope, from an outside view, of course, I'm not a North Carolinian, so this is just my outside view. But I hope this new runners committee that actually runs this. I'm not saying the previous one was doing a bad job, but I want rankings and a lot of other things to be done smoothly and not BSingly and not a lot of drama. Because
Yeah.
one thing I do see, and this is just me telling it as it is and the truth, is a lot of drama over things that, truthfully, in my opinion, don't matter. Okay, when I
I know.
first
I understand
started,
what you're saying.
when
I
I
understand.
first started pulling, I was like, I don't know what my rank was, but it was nowhere near the number one, right? And I had opportunities to discuss and bitch and moan whatever about certain spots and this spot and that spot. But for me, I never thought it was worth it, man, because there's no point in arguing for a spot if it don't make you, if you're arguing about the number one spot, I mean,
Yeah.
come on, that's a little different. But
Chasing medals. I understand what you're
if
saying.
we're arguing about a different spot that don't make you number one, calm it down a little bit and get over the hump or talk some in quiet and in peace about it and
Yeah.
then move on, because all it does is spark one bit of drama from one person to another for really no big reason.
100%. I completely
Well,
understand what you're saying.
that's what Facebook is good for because
Well,
I don't know about no
Yeah,
drama.
that's that,
Believe
and
me,
that
won't no one bring no drama to me for some
there
reason.
lies the problem, Chris, is the social media aspect. And that's where, Adam's the chairman of our committee. It's seven of us, and Adam being the chairman. And one thing that we decided was getting away from social media, I should say social media, from Facebook, being where we discuss the challenges and rankings. We have a North Carolina Discord app where there has to be an official challenge. And it's time stamped and we record it. And then the committee discusses any exceptions privately, and then we make a judgment and move forward. It's not up for debate.
that's perfect.
Um, yeah, it's
And
there's suggestions. We will take suggestions, but we do try to value the state ranking because I understand what Bryce is saying. There's a whole lot of folks that feel that way, where it's like state rankings don't matter, but they do for us
Oh,
little guys. It's trying to our stepping stones. You know what I mean? And
I'm not. See, that's what people get a little confused. I'm not saying it don't matter. I don't know what you mean. It definitely don't. Hell, it was a stepping stone for me to go through three people before I got to my number one in my state. I think it's just, I don't think it's worth it when the big talk comes with it.
no,
Like I,
it's not worth the bullshit. No, no,
yeah,
no, 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 absolutely not.
because there'll be people that are literally arguing for like a fifth spot, and then talk the talk, say this and that, maybe have a couple too many beers,
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
it just kind of comes a problem with a lot of people. That's what keeps happening.
yeah. I 100% agree in a sense where we let it get out of hand, where we were letting technicalities and rules determine a fifth spot ranking versus just call it open and let somebody pull for it. Um,
Yep.
and that's where right now the committee having seven of us, and it's an odd number for a reason, so there's never a tiebreaker. I mean, we have to have a tiebreaker, and we do. It is not unanimous on everything. We are not unanimous on a lot of our votes, which is everything from the bylaws to the changes that we've been doing. One thing that we've done is we mimicked vows, where we recently had at Body Armor, we had an individual take a number one ranking through a tournament, not a super match. I personally don't like that because
no,
what's to say you're seven matches deep and he's fresh and he beats you? Um, that's why I don't like that. But what that does is what Val does, and we loved it, was it does earn that person the right to challenge because they should get something. So they should get the right to challenge that ranking. Um, but it does not take the ranking. So that's what we're doing moving forward.
Now, what do you think? I do agree with that completely, because you never know. And you're talking about Robbie's. I mean, not Robbie's.
Giles and Matt.
Giles. I'm assuming. Yeah, yeah. What do you think about this? I've always been a believer in, especially if it's newer guys, but I've always been a believer in the 5 calling out whoever he wants, including the 1. And I know people
So
instantly go,
they can. It's
"Oh,
up
okay,
to the one. The one can accept, but the one
okay,
doesn't have to accept.
okay, that's good, that's good."
Yeah,
Because I was about to say we don't want to waste the 1's time 24/7
right,
pulling a guy that we know he has no business pulling. But
right. So
sometimes these new guys come in and shake everything up. They can kind of skip the 2 and 3 and 4.
yeah, the five can. Anybody can accept a ranking, but if you're not ranked, you have to go through the five
I
first.
and
But
hey, this would be my suggestion to your committee. Since you have 7 people, why wouldn't it the entry like say I beat Bryce and I'm fifth or whatever. I want to pull Bryce. That would come to y'all. Y'all would know whether that would be a match worth watching. The 7 of y'all. That way, it's taken out of the hands of both athletes because one could do one to another for some purpose, right?
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, that
And
would just be a
I see
suggestion
exactly
of
what you're
mine.
saying. Hopefully, shadiness would never come into play. People doing dumb
Yeah,
shit.
but I
But
mean,
yeah,
come on now. We're talking about the
I
real
know what
world.
you
Let's
mean.
talk about the real world.
Yeah, I know what you mean. That's why I know
Everybody
exactly what
can
you're saying.
paint a picture on Facebook that you're this and that, but guess what? When
But
you
Chris,
we know
Chris,
what
you're
you
not
are.
wrong.
Yeah.
You're not wrong, but because in the previous committee at the very early stages, I'm not knocking the committee because it was so early in their stages, I don't hold them accountable. That tried to happen with another couple people. I'm not going to name names, but one person pretty much said, I'm going to give up my ranking, who I had scheduled he had a match scheduled against his own teammate. He said, I forfeit to intentionally move his own teammate into ranking.
We've watched it over and over.
Yeah.
At your round robin, I watched Dobie forfeit to what's the boy with the tattooed head as well?
Ethan.
Yeah, he forfeit to him so he can make it to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that's
Um,
before we got to know each other, you know? I mean,
yeah. Yeah, no, it happens. That's it's an interesting point. You're right that it should be at
yeah,
the
and as
discretion.
a committee, that's what your job is. Y'all know what matches are and what ain't, and you know kind of what would line up good and what wouldn't.
Yep, you're right. No, that's I'll bring that up to the committee because it should be to our discretion to say this is too lopsided. This doesn't
now,
make sense.
was
Yeah,
Matt
and
even
that way it's
ranked?
taking out the hands
Oh,
of the number one saying no, because now this boy's gonna say, "Oh, he's ducking me." Then you understand it's just the atmosphere or something
Yeah,
you don't want. Let him talk about the committee, and then when he talks about the committee, then you know you're talking about your boss, and
yeah.
you're messing up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, Matt was not ranked. Matt was not on anybody's radar. Matt came into the body armor and smoked everybody. And then everybody was like, oh, maybe it was a fluke, this and that. He caught Giles while he was tired. And then you saw it. I mean, Kurt Welch is a good puller. And you saw what he did to Kurt. Kurt's a legit puller. And he blew through Kurt. And Kurt told me, he said, I ain't got shit for him. I ain't nowhere close to having shit for him.
we got to address this while we're on this too.
Oh
I'm
no,
glad you said that.
no.
Well, we had an hour and 2 minutes. We'll get it. We'll do it in about the next 5 minutes. I'm gonna wrap everything up in the next
All
five.
right, 5 more minutes.
Y'all
so,
have fun. I know where this is going. I know exactly where this is going.
somebody told me, a little fairy told me. That Kurt goes. I think he told somebody, he goes, I think me and Bryce match up very well. I think I can match him for power. I just can't match him for speed.
That sounds about right. You know, I think y'all are on the same level, dog.
Kurt's my boy. I love Kurt, but that's tough right there.
But you know what would happen because you train with me? You would cheat him in the setup.
Listen, like I'm not being disrespectful to anybody, but there would be any name amount for that match, and I'm down. Set it up.
Yeah, exactly. That would have to be for money, Kurt, because I've taught the boy this. Anybody that's just a waste of time, we're gonna make you pay.
Oh, he ain't a
Kurt,
waste of time. Look, he
Oh,
never.
he'd be a waste of time
No.
for you and me.
Oh God! See, he's getting into the deep. I was just addressing it.
I'm just saying, I'm a real person. I'm
I
not
don't
on
know
Alan's
you.
like,
Facebook. This is why I'm not on Facebook, boys. It's
This is
because
why
I'm
I said
real.
at the beginning the opinions and views spoken of everybody
I
else in
don't
this does
paint
not
this
reflect
picture.
that
Let
of
me paint
me.
this picture and make it pretty for you.
See, y'all see what my representation is and what I see every day at the team practices. I mean, you wonder why I'm like how I am.
And this is why he's where he at. Is
That's why
because
Jacob hopped
he
off.
has a rough time at practice. No
Jacob was
matter
tired of
what,
listening
he's
to y'all.
struggling all day at practice. Whether it's
Look,
me, whether I got to be two-handed or
Adam,
one-handed, he's gonna struggle all day.
Alan said, "F y'all, I'm ready to go."
we're gonna wrap this up because it's gonna start taking turn about where I thought it was gonna go at the beginning. Look, man, as always, y'all know I love y'all. Y'all like a
Hey, let's
second
clear
family to
this
me.
up on air. Hey, did Kurt call me VooDoo, Bryce?
From what me and Jacob Colson and Green seen, 110%. That comment was Poodoo's hand is nowhere close to Ted's. That was from what we
Okay.
seen.
There we go. It's in the atmosphere. I just want to know.
That's all he's asking.
There you go. Hey, that's why you got done like you got done, Kurt. And
October
if you want
26th.
more, just ask for it when it's set up.
October 26th. We'll see, I guess.
All right,
Boys,
guys.
love y'all.
Yep,
I'm
love
gonna
you.
come
Bye.
up in the next few weeks. I'll talk to y'all outside of here. Y'all stay safe and I'll be in
All right,
touch.
homie.
All right.
See
Thank
you,
y'all for
buddy.
watching.
Yep.